Welcome, friends, to the CNC Auto channel. Your friendly neighborhood mechanic here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Today I wanted to start the series we call Lessons from Dad. This is episode 1. And today we're going to show you how to do a quick and easy inspection in just the amount of time that it takes to pump gas. All right, so we're going to look at a few things while we pump gas. So we're going to put the gas pump in there, and it's got these little locks on it. Come on over here and take a look. You guys probably already know about this, but you can set it at a high speed or you can set it at a lower speed. We're going to put it on a low speed so that we got more time to look around the vehicle. Now, if your car has a gas cap, you need to check the bottom of that gas cap. There'll be a little rubber O-ring in it. You want to make sure that that's in place and not cracked and anything like that, because if it is cracked, a lot of times these modern cars will set off the check engine light for something as simple as the air leak around that gas cap. Quick tip for you guys, unless your car right here specifically calls for it, it says needs premium gasoline, don't waste your money on premium gas. Just get the cheap stuff, okay? If you think that premium gas is going to get you better gas mileage or clean your engine or give you more power, it doesn't. It's just a waste of money. With the money you save on that premium gas, go inside the store and get your girl a treat. Now, she may say that she doesn't want a treat, but she really does. She just doesn't want to say that she does. And she wants to know that you know her well enough to know what to get her. So the first thing you want to do while you're pumping gas is just walk around your vehicle. It's probably been a while since you just looked at it. Starting here on the back of the truck, what you want to do is just overall look at things like the brake lenses, make sure that they're not broken. You can have somebody, if they're inside the car, push the brake pedal and see if the brake lights are working. I've got the headlights turned on, and that's going to turn on the running lights so you can tell if those are lit. You want to check things like this rear windshield wiper. How often do we forget about that one? You want to look and see if your tags are expired. If you're in a state that requires inspection of the vehicle, also check and make sure your state inspection is up to date. You want to look at your tires and make sure that they've got some tread to them still. You want to make sure that there's no bubbles on the side. You want to make sure that there's no nails or anything funky hanging out of it. A little trick that you can use is to take a penny, and it's got Abe Lincoln here, and we're going to take Abe Lincoln and we're going to spin him upside down, and we're going to put him in here, and we're going to see if we can see the top of his head through that tread. If you can see the top of his head, that means the tread depth is not very deep, and you need to probably invest in some new tires. These are getting close. While looking at the tires also, we want to make sure that they're not low in air. Look at all the tires and make sure that they look like they're fully inflated. This is a great time to look underneath the vehicle. So often we neglect to look under there, and sometimes you can run over something and it gets jammed up underneath the car. Sometimes the body panels get loose, and you've been behind one of those cars where the body panel's just flapping away underneath the car. You don't want to be that guy. So we're going to take a look under Mrs. C's car here and make sure that there's nothing stuck underneath it. What is this? Oh my goodness. Oh, really? You also want to take this time to get all that trash that you accumulate inside your car out and go throw that away. Mrs. C really likes her Diet Coke. You want to get stuff especially out from your feet area because you don't want any of that trash to get back behind the pedals and cause an accident. Oh, like I said, she really likes her Diet Coke. Here in the front, again, you want to check your windshield wipers. Just make sure that they're not broken and cracked. So often we forget about them until it's actually raining. We turn them on and they don't work. One of the things you want to check for sure is that grill area. A lot of times trash, papers, and plastic bags will fly up off of the road and get caught up in this grill, and they can block the airflow through the radiator and cause overheating. So you always want to look inside that grill area and make sure there's no bags, especially. Looks like we got something inside Mrs. C's car here. What is this? Oh, interesting. Also, while around here in the front, I've turned the headlights on, and that's a good practice to try during this type of inspection. You want to make sure the headlights are working. You want to make sure that your turn signals are working so you can turn those on and test them individually. This truck also has fog lights. A lot of times, because they're so close to the ground, rocks will get thrown up and break those lenses, and then they won't work. So make sure that those are working as well. Thank you, friends, for tuning in for this first episode of our Lessons from Dad series. I hope you found it helpful. We're going to try and drop a new lesson every week. So hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell if you'd like to be the first to know when one drops. So from Mrs. C, Bagel, and I, we just wanted to say thank you, guys. We appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful day, and God bless.